Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft Desync. The Secret Society Edition. We last left off, came back from our adventure with not a lot of goodies, but we will continue pressing forward. I need another chest, and I need to put a window on this. I need to actually finish this house. I'm going to use this as a base of operations. That is not a crafting table, my friend. I don't care what you think it is. Okay, so we are just going to make a flat roof really quickly and just call this a day. And then we're going to maybe go out and find some glass. But ultimately, I need more iron. Cool. That's done. Top up. Cool. Topped up. Drop everything else off because we don't need it. Alright. Which direction sounds like iron? Got a weird loop over there, so let's go this way. Let's hope we get what we need. I am still very happy with this lake that we've kind of created. Obviously, I wanted it a little larger. But that can be solved with just careful bucket placement. Ultimately, though, matters not, because I need a lot of scrap. I need a lot of scrap. Are we that high? I guess we are. We are at 80. I'm hoping that'll be another marker. Oh, good. What I want to see. Hello. You got any goodies in here? Hello, mushroom. Yes, we got a lot of surface to go through. But that's okay. Just means, at the very least, we'll get coal. Never go wrong with it. I may need to find something to actually do with it. I need to actually make a construction site that actually utilizes a lot of stone. But for now, down there. Not yet. For now, we're just going to work on the one project. I guess we do need cobblestone anyway. No, wait, we have a ton of cobblestone. What am I thinking? Wrong version. We have plenty of cobblestone here. Don't have it elsewhere, but this'll be fine. Okay. Any further ways? Not seeing any, so we have this way. Oops. Don't drop it. I need that still. Alright, that's a dead end as well. We came in through here, which means that is the only way. Perfect. I like when there's only one way to go through. Saves me the hassle. Makes my route planning that much easier. Straight shaft to nothing? I mean, I'll be mildly impressed. That all my... It is. It is just a straight shaft to nothing. Unless there's something buried under this gravel. Nope, still nothing. Alright. This cave has bore no fruit. Bar 1 piece of iron and 24 pieces of coal. I would say this was a net negative. What do you think? Net negative? Net positive? I think it was a negative. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see where else we can go. Cluck cluck, I hear you, duck. You know, we did say we want to get sand. So... Hey, easy bricks. There looks like a cave. There's a pile of sand out here. A couple of bricks in the ground, in the ocean. That's fine. Got a couple of divots though. The divots are more important than the sand. Dang, is this loud? So that ceasefire. I am pissed. Very pissed. The whole point of the war, to kick the United States out and prevent this stupid ceasefire. Wait for 6 months, blast them again, hit for tat. Everything that they have sacrificed has been a waste. It's actually really sad. Hello, Clay. A lot of boxes out here in this ocean. That's fun. That's great for me. And clay. Got it. Need any of that stuff? Head east. Right? Head positive X. I'll eventually run into this again. Well, that hurt. That hurt a little more than I wanted it to. Alright. Show me the money. Show me the caves. That's what I want. Here we go. Here we go. This looks promising. Looks pretty promising. Goes pretty deep rapidly, and it's thick. It's already a good start. Alright, well, I lied. But there's a good amount of exposed stuff, so I guess we'll get it. I just really don't want to branch mine. I really don't. I have more cobblestone than I know what to do with. And the hoarder in me says you are not allowed to toss it. You gotta keep it all. Gotta keep as much as you can. The damn hoarder in me is talking. Like, brother, it's cobblestone. It's everywhere. Yeah, well, it may be everywhere, but unfortunately, I managed to run out of this shit in vanilla. Run out of cobblestone. Do you know how hard that is to do? In a game about mining and crafting? To run out of the stuff primarily used in mining and crafting? Eh. Alright. Let's see. Do we see any more surface divots that indicate cave? That's lava over there. No. Don't see any. Yeah, all of Iran's leaders, over the last 4 days, decided the best course of action was to get as many of them together in one singular bunker. And guess what happened? The many moles inside Iran said, "Hey, strike here," and killed all the hardliners and put pussy-ass bitches or traitors in power. We live in the worst timeline. We really do. Because this was like one of the last chances Iran has, or well, had to not be salami sliced to death. And they failed. They could not close their OTA loops ever. Most of Israel is still functioning. And the ceasefire has only told the United States that all you have to do is hold, or not hold, but, you know, withstand 40 days of mild to severe economic pain. And who knows how many soldiers' lives? I estimate around 10,000, about 10 to 11,000 that they haven't announced yet. Because that's a lot of bases. And we get to kill your leader. You know. That's all it costs to do a regime change. Comparatively. That's really cheap. And it's awful to say it like that, but what else could it be? What else could it possibly be? Because I've played a lot of strategy games. And one of my things I've done and have done to others is salami slice them. Because I wasn't strong enough to take them out entirely, but I could take just enough to strengthen my position and weaken theirs that it really didn't matter anymore if they were my neighbor or not, because I owned all the important pieces and they were left with barely anything to function with. An egregious example that that had happened to me in one of my Stellaris runs is I was doing a multiplayer run with my buddy. Hello down there. Doing a Stellaris one with one of my buddies. As I was saying. Doing a Stellaris one with one of my buddies. Hones, and I ended up getting trapped between two very, very hostile empires. Not particularly a problem, but this was also one of our first times playing with StarNet AI, so I normally try to develop like some sort of rudimentary symbiotic economy with some of my colonies to maximize encouraging pop growth and industry development. That run, when learning with StarNet AI, was a complete mistake. No. You need to make sure you at all times have enough of military power on standby to absolutely beat the hell out of somebody. And then some. You can't just fiddle fart around and play pretend. Or not just pretend they're not a problem. No, if they think they can take it, they will. I got into one war with them, with my neighbors, very early on, way earlier than I would have ever done. And what happened is I won the first time. All my ships exploded, so I had to rebuild my military fleet. But you know, I'd lived. I had lived. I could live to fight another day. Buddy Matt was, God knows where in the galaxy. But you know, learned a lesson. Rebuilt my forces. Is slowly, because I'm like, okay, we both exhausted ourselves. There's no way. But it's like, I'm like, I need to be on guard. Didn't matter. Round 2. Beat them to a standstill again. But this time, it blew up a lot of my shit. That's when it really started to pinch. Because I was no longer, because my economy needed to be developed, but I did not have the materials to develop it because I was too busy turning everything I owned into alloys. Do you see what's happening here? I can't move because because the AI is forcing me to make moves that I normally wouldn't do. And thus the salamis began. Round 3. I actually lost a planet. Round 4, I actually lost several planets. And I even lost my core Earth world, but I'm like, you know what? I think I didn't realize I had an actually semi-developed world somewhere else, so I'm like, I think I can recover from this if I get I got some backing with I made an alliance, got some backing, so you know, I may be the weaker player. No. No, it did not matter. It did not matter. I just got my ass whooped. Again. It did not matter. My alliance did not come to help me. Mostly because I believe the AI is also stupid and or has some survival. At least the StarNet AI had some survival instincts. It wanted to live. It's like... So it chose to sacrifice me instead of dealing with the uber angry boy who was trying to finish me off. And then I died. Frankly, it was certainly a learning experience that but that's like, I'm well aware. I've used the tactics against smaller empires, but I usually never finish them off. I just usually want buffers. I want friendly buffers so that the other big angry players don't come after me. They will have hostile intent towards the smaller guy, in which case, then, you know, either make a protector or something, but that just kind of... But usually I just leave them alone, because I'm like, I have no interest in actually holding anything further than this. Somebody else take over. And I've also had it done to me. Through trial and error. Hello! And now Iran is in the same boat. Because they... I don't want to call them stupid, but... naive. Naive is what I will call them. You cannot... Which is why I truly believe that Iran has been couped. Truly. In Zatomi has been MIA for a while now. Yeah. The man's father was assassinated. And suddenly, this order goes out proclaiming to be him, but we haven't seen the man. This order goes out to ceasefire. I believe he's one, dead, and two, there's been a coup. There are no real hardliners left with any political power. I believe that's by design. Because to make a new political power base, you need, you know, time. And time is not something you have left. Which sucks. It really does suck. I truly wanted Iran to win. I also think dealing with traitors needs the most harshest punishment you can get your hands on. Turning. You do not leave traitors alive, because a lot of the reformers were already arrested, hilariously enough, before the war kicked off. They were suddenly somehow released and wandered off. Looks to me that there is a big play to, you know, let the United States tear the whole world apart and take power for them. But in any case, hope you all have enjoyed watching, and we will see you all in the next episode of Minecraft Desync, not Secret Saturday Edition. There you are. Bye-bye!